That's for the Tigers hierarchy to assess as we see the Herd clan.
An emotional embrace as he returns to the MCG surface for the final time as a player with Stephanie, Alex and Thomas, his young kids in tow. Kevin Sheedy's got other things to think about. He's hoping to return here as a coach, but, well, we're in different colours, very much in the race to be Melbourne senior coach in 2008 and beyond. Sheeds heading one way, James Hird, well, the other. Walking into retirement, a content man. And just lapping up the adoration from the Bomber faithful with a stay to what was a bitter end, a 27-point Tiger victory.
It's great opportunities for the fans to say goodbye. Won't see him next week. Most of the fans here tonight, but he gets the opportunity to wander around and see some faces he's seen over the last 17 years. A few of those faces have changed. But yeah, great experience, great reward for one of the greats of AFL football.
He said this week, there's a great fear when I finish football, what my life's going to be like, how will I react, can I handle not being around the footy club anymore? I don't doubt my ability to be technically good at what we do here, a way of the business he's involved in. It's that change in life that I'm worried about. And what about the legacy this man leaves? 884 games as a player or coach.
Well, I don't think anybody's had a bigger impact on the game. And perhaps Kevin Sheedy has had the greatest impact, given that he's taken his club from a domestic competition to build the first truly national franchise, I think, at the Essendon Football Club. I think Sydney now is probably, given to where it is, the biggest club in the competition. I know Eddie would argue that it's Collingwood, but Kevin Sheedy was first to embrace the notion of travel, and he took his club to every part of Australia, preached the game, preached the Essendon Football Club, and really built his brand and obviously the Essendon Football Club brand. And he was well ahead of his time in his thinking.
And Richmond are a sleeping giant of the AFL competition as well. They've got an enormous amount of supporters out there. If they can start to string a season or two together, they can get to the stage and the status in the game that Essendon has been able to do.
Ever the salesman, right to the end. Kevin Sheedy, even kissing youngsters. Isn't it great stuff? Keep your chin up, young Bomber fan, he says. Boy, the game's changed since he first started as Essendon coach, hasn't it? It's only fitting it finishes here on Fox Sports. We weren't around back when it started in 81. In fact, cable television wasn't, and now they meet. And they move on.
In fact, there's a certain irony in the fact that Kevin Sheedy was fought so hard to take the interchange from 2 to 3, and then finally to 4, and he did that with taking Shane Herd over to South Australia in the State of Origin game, and finally the Commission turned their view towards Kevin Sheedy's, and yet tonight, because the growth of the interchange has been so rapid, he was robbed of any real chance of winning because of injuries on the interchange.
And he started out 6 games on a Saturday afternoon. No Sunday night football back then, as James Hird. He's really holding back the tears, isn't he, as he says the long goodbye. Have a listen to the reaction as Kevin Sheedy waves farewell to the folks and the members.
There's not many left. Not many left the stadium out of the 88,000 that watch the game. You'd be surprised if any have left, really. Great tribute as he has
waved the jacket,
as the players of both teams line up to allow these great champions to walk from the ground one last time. And I think Sheeds, the changes that he's seen over his time in football, it's been amazing. I think the cool down back in his day is a little bit different to what it is these days.
A handshake, a smile for everyone. Moments that will live forever. Happening here at the MCG on just a great footballing night. 88,500 turning out. One big farewell party. James was a little slower than Sheeds on his lap, so he's got to pick up the pace. As the fans lean across to with a high five with their hero. And now he breaks into a trot, and Stephanie, Thomas and Alex have got to pick up the pace as well. Seagulls scatter as fireworks fill the night sky. Kevin Sheedy and James Hird say goodbye. And the result was not what they had hoped for when they came here 4 hours ago. Been some sort of goodbye, hasn't it? And now Matthew Richardson with a presentation of the Dreamtime jumper. Just another legacy that Sheeds leaves. It's the jumper signed by the Richmond players that they had in the Dreamtime game. Grandpa telling them off. What'll he be now, Dad?
Including the 84, 85, 93 and 2000 premierships. 6 weeks ago, he passed the legendary John McCall to set a new record for the most VFL or AFL game played or coached. Sheedy has coached an incredible 884 premiership games in the VFL, AFL played and coached. And for James Hird, one of the most gifted and decorated players to grace the mighty MCG. Let's hear the Bombers theme song as we thank these two champions of the Essendon Football Club and the AFL.
To a man, they are standing. Hardly any of the 88,500 have left. One final goodbye for the legendary coach and the super champion. And with that, they were gone. A lot of emotion at the MCG. A storybook football moment. As James Hird fight backs the tears as he makes his way down to the rooms. The overall feeling, though, must be one of disappointment that not only is it gone, but the manner in which it went today, it didn't go their way in that final turn.
It certainly would be disappointing. I mean, it's been a fantastic farewell, great tribute to both Kevin Sheedy and James Hird. Not the result they wanted, but he's been farewelled in a great way.
Our coverage will continue for more than an hour here from the MCG. We'll look at the whole wrap-up of this one and hear from Sheeds. Tigers home by 27 points.